Costume, you or him?
We bought it, we split it.
Ah, you bought it? Good. Dog's in the house. He's got to wear it to school too, right?
The whole day.
Mirab, where are you going to be for Halloween? Alright, I think we're ready. Say hello to your neighbor. After you say hello, wrap up their conversation. We're going to make these smiley faces do something today. If you get lost, I do not feel bad. These go on YouTube. We have a slideshow. So let us, Dwayne, are you ready? Well, you got to be ready. If you're talking to somebody right now, whisper. You're talking to somebody right now, whisper. So I'm going to go through the face upload because I know that not everybody got to make it happen yesterday. So I'm going to delete my image and just kind of walk through that again so that we know what's going on. Some of you have a face. Some of you don't have a face. This is for those of you that Octus do not have faces. Okay? So you must find your image on Google or wherever you found it from and download it. And then there's a little media box. There's a little media box here down at the bottom of components. There's a little media box down here at the bottom of components. And there's an upload file button. You're going to upload a file and choose one, pick one. Pick your face. Pick your happy face. That sounds weird. Pick your face. So you must pick your happy face that you want to upload and then press OK. And once you press OK, the name of it will be down there in media. So I have two things there. I have smile, but that's nothing. That's not going to work. And I have happyface.jpg. So I have those two things. To make sure that your face actually appears on the screen, in the properties there's a picture and it's set to none. You have to click on that none and stuff will appear. And you can select your face now. So we got happyface.jpg and then do OK. Is anybody's face bigger than the screen? Is anybody's face way too big? Derek, that's a good size. Alright, the sizes of your faces I'm looking around that I can see are alright. Frangeli, don't get left behind. Alright, well, I'll have to do that one-on-one in a little bit. I want to break away from this. Alright, people, I've been yelling all day. I'm over it. I'm done. If you're talking, whisper. If you're talking, whisper, please. Okay, so this is what we just did. Step number 6. It was slide number 13. This is where we left off yesterday, getting the happy face up on there. And so now we can finally move on from that. Finally, we can move on from that. What we have to do now is pretty simple. We just have to give our components names. Alright, we barely have any components on there, but the ones that are on there, we have to give them names. I actually already did that. We did that yesterday.
Yeah, we did.
We did all this.
Yeah.
Alright, that's why this looks like this. Okay, so we did that part. We did number 7. We added the labels, right? Did we add labels? Alright, let's put labels on. So we need to now put 2 labels onto the screen, which is something we've never done before. A label is in user interface. So drag and drop 2 labels onto the screen. 2 labels. I'm going to redo it here. You can put it above the canvas. You can put it below the canvas. I don't give a label. They're going to say text for label 1 and text for label 2. That is also okay. What is not okay is their names. In components, they're called label 1 and label 2. That's not okay. Always name things a specific name. Okay, so it doesn't matter which one is which, but we're gonna name them two specific things. One of them is gonna be called location label. The other one's gonna be called accelerometer label. So we're gonna rename our labels. Doesn't matter which is which.
Hold on a second.
One's gonna be accelerometer label.
Label 1 is what?
Accelerometer label, and the other one is what? Is location label. Is the other one. Location label. What's your location? Location label. We are in the BX. Fantastic. While you're at it, make sure everything's labeled. Your sprite should have a label, and your two labels should have a label. Name. All right, fantastic. So we messed around with this yesterday, but I have it more explicit here today. On the next slide, it's important, Dwayne, that you come to understand how the coordinate plane works on these tablets.
Exactly.
So if you hold it this way, you have your normal x and y axis. X goes left and right, y goes up and down. We also have a z axis, which I don't think we've ever worked with before. The z axis comes at you, straight out the tablet, at you, and away. So we have an x, y, and a z axis, and that's how they look and they work. Finally, we got to put some blocks. So after you've done what we've done, you're going to switch over to blocks view, and we need this one block. It's you're going to find it in the accelerometer. And it is called accelerometer.acceleration change. We need that one single block.
Change the name, right? How does it change the name?
Because that's its name. So we need a one single block. Ooh, we're going to finish this fast today. We need one single block, and it is this block. We're going to finish and chill. Done teaching this week. Over it. I quit.
What value should I set?
Blah, 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 blah. All right. Once this is out there. Oh, I forgot to put it out. Oh, it's here. Okay. This is what it looks like. These stop. These orange things, these are variables that it keeps track of. So this little function here, it actually knows where the accelerometer is at in all three planes, on the x plane, on the y plane, the z plane. So it knows that and it keeps track of them. That's why they're hanging out there. We're going to use them in a second. So once the block is out there, click the accelerometer label and drag a label.text into our event handler. Okay, this is also something brand new. So this is why the labels are named. This is exactly why the labels are named, because we want to make sure we are using the accelerometer label. We want something that changes the text, but I want you to do this. Just grab the background color. Grab the background color and throw that one in there. It's not what we want, but we're going to do it. It's not what we want, but we're going to do it because I want to show you something. Did you break it? That's no Wi-Fi. Can you fix your Wi-Fi? Yes. Okay. All right, so it says accelerometer label dot background color. We don't want the background color, we want the text. But these have little drop-down menus. little arrows right here. It's a little drop-down menu, and if you click the drop-down menu, you get to see all the things you could set. And so you don't even have to browse through the blocks and try to find it. You can just find the general one and use the drop-down menu. So we want to change the text. So we're going to change this so that it says text. Makes our lives just a little bit easier. Dwayne, we're still close. In my mind. Or not.
I have no idea what you're saying. I'm following you though. I'm doing everything. Looking at the red end, you should see green. I don't see the.
Alright, this is almost done, but this puzzle is, hold on, Hamza, this wouldn't be a good time. This puzzle is not quite complete. There's a little nub. There's a little nub hanging out right over here at the end of the label. We don't know what we're setting it to. It's blank right now. We've got to set it to something. And what we're going to set it to is the accelerometer point. Okay, so we're actually going to use the variable that it keeps track of. So you hover over the XXL, and it shows you what we could use. So we could either get it, and use it, or we could set it. We don't want to set it. We just want to get it. All right, so we're going to drag the get out and attach it. As soon as you do that, as soon as you finish doing that, please get a tablet and test it out and see what happens and what you've got going on. Yes, so now's a good time. Yeah, they should be charged.
I know.
Huh? You have to use a different one. Sorry. So while you're doing that, I'll come troubleshoot and check in. Sorry for talking over you, Agnes. This was just bursting out of my mind. I apologize for that, though. While you're getting that set up, I have an announcement of sorts. On Monday, the state, and by state I mean the State Board of Education. On Monday, the State Board of Education is visiting the school. That's what they do. They go around and visit schools, and they say, hey, what's up? And they just see, you know, what's going on at the school. But Monday, the State Board of Education is planning to come visit the school, and there may be a possibility that they want to pop in and see our classroom. Just because admin likes kind of what we've got going on in here. And so, if that does happen, do as you usually do. I don't know if it will either, but if it does, just do as you usually do. We do cool stuff, we do good work. Don't be shocked by people in suits walking in here. Okay, Oculus, yes, sorry. Why's what? I want to bring it up. I gotta make this. All right, Octus. Yeah.
Test that by holding the tablet. I need a tablet, right? Where is it?
What I'm doing, gamma.
So I wanted to give a moment for us to. Oh gosh! I want to give a moment for us to try it out. Load up the app. Does your smiley face move at all?
No.
Should it?
Yeah.
No.
Why? Later.
It shouldn't move. We haven't programmed it to move.
This is what I'm recording. You look stupid. It's okay.
It shouldn't move yet. It shouldn't move yet because we haven't told it to move. But you have a little label at the bottom, right? And there's numbers. What are those numbers doing? They're going crazy, right? Even when you put the tablet flat on the ground, they're going a little crazy, right? But they do change. They do change. Move the tablet around. Move the tablet around and kind of figure out how and why these numbers change. When the state comes, this will be something.
How would I do it? I can show you.
Why would I care? It's nothing. Do what you want.
That's what app does.
Ah.
I mean, snaps.
I'd love if you made an app inventor have that.
So there's different filters. You don't look nice?
No. I look nice already. So the numbers do change as you move the tablet, but I want you to figure out more specifically why and what they do.
Text, image.
Yes.
How about
Scroll down. Now for
I'll tell you why. You know why people say it doesn't matter? Because they're the ones that's not saying that we don't take it.
it's gonna be movie tonight. You don't want something that
If you're gonna take it doesn't matter. If you didn't, then like, doesn't matter.
So with the tablet, if you haven't figured out the number thing already, I want you to tilt it not forward or backwards, but simply to the left and to the right. No, don't you try not to pick it up. Try to just have it on the table and tilt it left and tilt it right. And watch the numbers. You've got positive numbers on one side and negative numbers for another side when you tilt them. That's your accelerometer working, doing what it does. How does an accelerometer work? I'm not sure. I think there's like a little ball. It's like a hanging gyroscope in the thing. I really don't know. So we finished early today. I'm going to stop the recording for my own peace of mind. These will be up on YouTube eventually this weekend.